There are two pictures of the Messiah in the Old Covenant, in the Old Testament. In the Jewish scriptures, the first picture we see is a suffering servant, and the second is a reigning king. And this is what we're talking about right here in Isaiah 53, where it talks about him suffering. This is the New Living Translation. It says in verse 3, "He was despised and rejected, a man of sorrows, acquainted with deepest grief. We turned our backs on him and looked the other way. He was despised and we did not care." And so this being a verse directly related to the Messiah, to Jesus, we realize that Jesus was called a man of sorrows. And to recognize that sadness doesn't always mean that we're in a wrong place or a bad place necessarily. Because if Jesus could be a man of sorrows, then that means that sometimes our sadness is righteous. And so it's not wrong to be sad. It's not something to run from. Even pain, sometimes we do everything we can to avoid pain. But that's not what Jesus did. He actually embraced pain for a good cause. And emotionally, Jesus went through a lot of pain, being rejected by his own creation, his creation that didn't recognize him, and knowing that this was what he had to go through in order to accomplish the work that God had for him in the earth. And so, yes, sorrow can be something that can lead us, if it's a worldly sorrow, it can lead us to darkness, and it can lead us to death in a way. But when it's a godly sorrow, it can lead us to life-changing, life-changing life, life-changing, amazing courage to make things right.